I don't know if this is remotely true or where the MCU is even going, but fuck me, I am very excited. Now for those who have already watched my previous video, then you would know that there have been some discoveries in relation to potential MCU films for Phase 4. In that there have been some several Facebook phantom pages in which if you type up the certain URLs, then you would be greeted with a message that does say, sorry, this is not available right now. Meaning that those said pages are in fact privated. Now before me recording this exact video, there were only 2 discovered Facebook pages that were completely privated, and those were of course Black Widow with the URL facebook.com/Black Widow, as well as one featuring the Eternals with the URL being facebook.com/Marvel's Eternals. And after my last video went live, there have been a few more discoveries ever since. And like I said in the last video, take all of this with a huge grain of salt, but there is a good possibility in that those could legit be accurate. Now the first Facebook page that has been discovered ever since my video is of course in relation to the Dark Avengers, with its URL being facebook.com/Dark Avengers. Now there has been plenty of rumours and speculations in relation to the potential Dark Avengers movie, or even so much as the Dark Avengers appearing in the MCU down the road. And as a fan of villains as well as someone who would want to see more villain movies, if this one turns out to be true, I'm going to be extremely pumped. And speaking of Avengers, we also have a page featuring the Young Avengers, with the URL being facebook.com/Young Avengers. Now already we do have Cassie Lang in the MCU, as well as some rumours in that we are going to see the arrival of Kate Bishop down the road, not to mention that the Young Avengers movie has been in development for quite some time. And continuing on with the Younger Avengers and the next generation of heroes, there is also a Facebook page that is dedicated to Ironheart. And the page's URL of course being facebook.com/Marvel's Ironheart. Again, there have been plenty of rumours as well as talks in relation to Ironheart, and while I'm not a fan of the character in the comics, I do think it would be a neat idea to bring Ironheart into the MCU as a way to carry on with Iron Man's legacy. Now moving on with the more cosmic side of things, there's also seemingly a page featuring Nova. And the URL for this exact page is of course facebook.com/Marvel Nova. Now despite the fact that it's a bit weird that Nova doesn't have Marvels in his URL and has Marvel instead, for the longest time now we have heard nothing but rumours in relation to Nova, and we do know that Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios do intend on using the character in the near future. So in my eyes, a Nova film seems like a no-brainer at this point. And finally we do have quite possibly the biggest one of them all, as well as being the most shocking in my eyes, and that is of course in relation to the Fantastic Four, with the URL being facebook.com/Fantastic Four Official. Now if this one is 100% legit, then I am actually going to be in tears, because I have been waiting for so long for the Fantastic Four to be in the MCU. And I've been saying since day one that out of all of the Fox properties that Marvel and Disney now own, they have to start with a Fantastic Four movie before anything else. They've been heavily mistreated for the past 5 years, and now is the perfect time to bring back Marvel's first family into the limelight. And since it's been heavily rumoured in that Marvel and Disney have one major surprise for this year's San Diego Comic-Con, I honestly do feel like chances are it's going to be the Fantastic Four. Especially since at this point this is a long time coming. Now like I said previously, there is a good chance in that those could be either fan pages or just people being trolls, but given the nature of social media pages as well as how they work, they always want to claim certain domains ahead of time so that by the time they reach the official announcements, they can actually make the pages public. But if this is to be 100% legit and that these are the 5 new films that we don't know about that are going to be announced during this year's San Diego Comic-Con, then honestly, this is a pretty solid lineup. So what do you personally think of the newly discovered Facebook pages that could potentially hint towards the future MCU movies? Do you believe that these could be legit, or do you think that those are nothing more but fan pages or trolls? And also, out of all of the newly mentioned movies, which one would you personally want to see the most? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.